Hello, how's everyone doing? Hello, Infinite Midnight, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? My voice is still a little bit raspy, but it is infinitely better from 2 days ago. By the way, we have so many things to catch up on. Okay, so I have many news for you, okay? I'm doing fine, how are you? I'm doing very, very well, actually. My spirits are up. I actually have so many things to show on stream. I have been hanging out with friends lately, which also has boosted a lot of my, my mentality. So, yeah. I can hear that it's better. Yeah, thank you. So, let us begin with with the most important thing of all right now, and that is pooling. I have been working on getting links, ready for midday, and I actually did, put some efforts into actually creating, her stuff. I haven't actually chosen. I have finished all her traces. I haven't chosen proper relics or light cones yet, but I'm gonna do just that in this stream. But the one thing I truly do need for links, it's the final Eidolon. And I know that farming for 4-star, not farming, but PT farming, it's a crazy idea, but I was crazy one. So we have 20 pools, and for all we know, we might lose the 50-50, so it won't matter, right? Right. Please do not give me Tribi. For the life of me, do not give me Tribi. I know, wait a minute. I know we have just 30. There is no way I'm that lucky. Okay. Wait. 10. 20. Okay. 30. 29 to be more exact. Okay. Good. That's really good. Come on, let's go. What? No! I'm gonna rip off my own fucking skin from my face. What? What the fuck? Guarantee for midday, guarantee for me. Well, truth be told, it would have been best to have guarantee for midday now, wouldn't it? My heart is actually racing so fast right now. Oh my fucking Jesus. This never happens. Why did this not happen when I was with Aglaia? Remember when I told you that my mentality is good? Well, now it is not. Do you have an idea how much I have to farm now? Midday is not a guarantee. And I didn't got links either. My ass was asking for it. My ass was asking for it. I told you not to build 50. We were only at 29, and we could also lose the 50-50. How the fuck was I supposed to know that fate decided to fuck me like that? I didn't even want the Tribi because... Not because he's not good or because he's not a nice character, but I don't... She does not appeal to me at all. Can I have links? Give me links. If it was 250, if it was 2 5-stars in a row, I would have actually start doing, back rolls. I know. I just know the second I build PT, I'll end up like you. Can I at least have links? Fuck you, Guanafei! I shot myself in the foot. I shot myself in the foot big time right there. My heart cannot stop racing right now. I lost... No, it's not a guarantee, but I really do not want to think to myself that I just lost mid-eye. Because if I lose the 50-50 next time, then I will definitely not have enough for mid-eye guarantee. I'm gonna end up exactly how I lost Lighter. I lost Lighter for 16 pulls. Give me a moment. Let me lie down on my chair real quick. Fuck me. Why? We were at 30. We were not at PT at all. We were at 30. What were the chances of actually winning a 50-50 on top of that too? With the Virgin Universe, with dailies and weeklies. And with my wallet as well. Well, here's your good news so far. I've gotten 50 pulls since 3.1 started. Okay, yes, but I already wasted 30. Right? I wasted 30 pulls since 3.1. So you know what that means? That means that there isn't much to farm any longer. Not farm, there isn't much to get. You little shit. Well, at the very least, I got you. I did need the support character, so... In all honesty, it's not like it's a waste. But it is heartbreaking if I do lose mid-eye.
Come so far.
Not true, the Divergent Universe is crazy. The new Divergent has so many pools. Thank God for that. It's so good that we have a new Divergent Universe at this moment specifically. I'm gonna have to work really hard. Oh yeah, that's right. I have not farmed for you. Because I didn't actually expect it to get you. It would actually be so nice. No, actually, here's the thing. Just today, my friend, the friend with which we, pulled Aglaia together, he asked me if I have made, if I have saved any...
It's a letter to the future. Watch, we'll deliver it as fast as we can. Let's go.
Okay, so it's all three of them. He asked me, hey, are you actually, gonna pull for Castoriki perhaps? Because we can actually go ahead and do a, a Castoriki thing. A Castoriki pulls, as we did last time with Aglaia. And I'm like, mid-eye first, and then maybe we'll see for Castoriki. Fuck me, because having Chibi now makes it less possible to also get Castoriki.
We'll pass it on as fast as we can.
And I do feel kind of sad, considering the fact... insufficient material... Oh, yeah, that's right, the material exchange. Wait a minute. Which ones do I do not need? These are needed for mid-eye, right? So I could probably... Yeah, I could... No, these are needed for mid-eye, excuse me. Okay, let me see. Okay, we can use these. We do not really need them. Not really necessary much. And I do want Castoriki, because Castoriki, it's you, Infinite Midnight. So, yeah, I do want to have you on my team. The more and more, not gonna lie though, and jokes aside, I do like Castoriki more and more the more I get to see more of her, so Sup, welcome Julian, welcome to the stream. You just missed one of the most craziest pulls in the history of gacha. I haven't even farmed all I can from it, and I had already gotten 50 pulls. Okay, and that way, if you lose, you can on Castoriki. You can be like midnight. Why? Yeah, I'm not sure who the red ones are for. Well, I don't. I think I farmed for someone, but I don't know. I don't care now.
So far.
Or perhaps I had them and I didn't even, I had them and I just didn't, pay too much attention to it. We could, yeah, no, well, we'll take a little bit of time.
With us here, you'll never get lost.
I have Tribi, everybody. I have Tribi.
With us here, you'll never get lost.
Oh, yeah. We're boned. It's a good thing that I start. Okay, in all honesty, yeah. In all honesty, it's a very good thing that I started working on the hotel again. Because maybe, worst case scenario, I might actually have to put some money on the side for midday. Not too much. Approximately like what? 20 euros? Just enough to have a couple of pools in order to, in order to be on the safe side. I mean, is there any other choice? I don't know what to say. I'm losing the flow over here. I had so many things I wanted to do on this stream, and I'm already all over the place. And considering the fact that I don't have, any more tickets from this version, whatever. Well, we do have these too, actually. Oh, okay. Maybe we do stand a decent chance. Maybe we do stand a decent chance. Maybe it's a good thing that, we got Tribi. Because now there is the idea that I will get probably all the resource heirs. Right? As you can see, Collider has a Tribi on his screen. You sure about that? Yep. I got lost. Could you just farm for her really quick as you react to the cutscene? I have something more to react today, and I have something to read to the chat as well. So I could farm for him, for her, blah blah blah, as we react to something special, and also for for the cutscene. I can't believe you got her at 30 PT. I know. I have to go in 30 minutes. Oh, damn it. But then I'll be back. Okay. I got 5 stars with 22 PT, but my luck is trash. Now they try to make me go to 90 PT now. Ow. Damn. I see. So you're equally as, as screwed. Well, this is what it is. So, let's farm for her, I suppose. What can we do? Was not expecting I will do this now, but anyway. So, what's this special thing I want to show you? Can you guess? Can you possibly guess? Oh, hey, it's the the Pegasus. Pegasus, actually. So, congratulations. Thank you, Tails. Thank you. Thank you, Nine Tails. So you can react to the cutscene maybe while I'm gone, since I've already seen it. If you have the other things to show. Oh, well, no. I think we'll be done by the time you go. And then we can focus on, just, grinding a little bit on the game until you come back, I suppose. My alt account, look at my luck, because I don't even need to do a temple. I see. Okay, so I wanted to react to a video today. A video which I thought it was Photoshop when my friends actually showed the thumbnail. And turns out it was real. And the fact that it was real meant that there is now a reason for me to actually worry a lot. Do you know Charlie? Do you happen to know Penguin Zero, also known as Moist Critical? A very amazing person, a very amazing guy. I always laugh with his, videos. He makes videos daily. What we are interested about today, it's this right here. Most dangerous martial arts ever. Do you know what the fuck this is? Well, let me tell you. There's this woman, which you can actually read her name right here, Anita. This woman is like a 50-something-year-old woman who, for 30 years now, she has been having a show. She has been in the showbiz as a host, basically, to all kinds of weird guests and to, excuse me. There we go. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. To all kinds of weird guests and a couple of lucky games, which, they do it with the audience and stuff. Anyway, I have known this woman, for my entire childhood. And apparently they did something incredibly stupid enough for us to be ridiculed by by big YouTubers such as Moist Critical. And I do not feel proud about that at all. Of course, did I know Charlie? Yeah, what video are you talking about? Yeah, that one. Not personally, but we watch him. So I do watch, Charlie daily, but I have kept this specifically for the stream because I really want to know what the fuck this is. By the way, I have not seen it. This woman actually fed out of relevancy like 10 years ago or so. More than maybe 15 years ago. But she was famous for, during the beginning of 2000s and throughout the 2000s. But now she has fallen off. And I guess now, because she's not evolving. She keeps doing the same shit. Every year, same showbiz. And it has gotten so old that people do not watch her anymore. Not as many people. Maybe older people do. I don't know. I'm so worried. I'm so fucking worried. Why do we have another ad? There we go. Charlie, please. I know Charlie is a vicious motherfucker who constantly, he has some of the most creative insults I have ever heard in the English language. But can you please not ridicule my country too much? Pretty please.
I'm a black belt in Taekwondo. Did you know that? Don't believe me? Look at this. What do you say to that? That's a warrior. I achieved black belt at 10 years old. I was a prodigy.
What?
Could have been like the Jet Li of Florida if it wasn't for the old trick knee. Now, I'm sure, just with the old eyeball test, you could deduce that I was built a little different. I'm an organic weapon. You probably just didn't realize what caliber. I just realized in that picture I was wearing a white belt. That was at the beginning of my journey, and a mere 6 months later, I achieved black belt status. I speed ran it. Because it was a McDojo. Not the finest academy America has to offer by...
Yeah, I was at one of those as well back when I was like 13 years old.
Any means. It was an after-school Taekwondo course where basically as long as you kept going there and paying the fee to attend, you would be getting an upgrade to your belts on a schedule, kind of like a fucking battle pass more so than anything.
Yeah, exactly like that. We were doing it as well. And I came to find out down the line that is actually bullshit. Because the training of the body is more important than the color of the belt. Which was also a lesson from the Karate Kid movie. That if you want a belt, go buy a belt. The belt doesn't make the warrior. Dude, I used to watch him for his slap fights videos. He has a very, very versatile type of content. He's very unique. That's not what my martial arts was. I actually had a real teacher. Never reached black belt, but I learned quite a lot. Oh, you were also at martial arts? Nice. I used to go pancration like 2 years ago. I stopped because of work, because I couldn't balance both. I couldn't balance my schedule. But as I returned to the world of martial arts, and I moved on from karate to, I was doing traditional karate in this whatever, half-assed dojo I was going. I moved on to pancration, and that's when I really started learning. And I'm like, damn, martial arts are actually way more awesome if you actually give it the proper time.
Thing. So I was just there long enough.
And you have a good teacher, that is.
Got the black belt. But it doesn't mean it didn't turn me into a fucking powerhouse of combat. Like, check this out. It gave me the gift of the high kick.
What?
You might not have seen it on camera there, but there was a black flash that happened. Anyway, I mentioned this impressive resume because today I saw a clip of a martial artist on a television show. I believe it's called Lubin. And he was...
Lubin. Oh, no! Do not talk about fucking... Oh. Oh. Okay, Lubin. Context. Lubin is a very famous satirical channel in Greece that constantly, makes ridicule of whatever is at present. Oftentimes they make political ridicule, truth be told, but they also make about sports and about, showbiz as well.
Demonstrating his expertise with Bruce Lee level maneuvers, and I saw a lot of people were kind of clowning on it, and I kind of wanted to come in here with my keen eye and tell you what's actually going on.
By the way, this is how showbiz works for... That's the name of the show, and also the name of the hostess, Anita. So that's what Anita does. She invites weird people to her, to her show, and she basically just lets them be. And oftentimes it is entertaining, but yeah, There was actually, that became a huge meme in Greece. It still exists, by the way. There was actually a man who was actually depressed because his wife left him, and his wife's name was Kula, and every minute or so he would go, Kula. And that quote actually became a meme. There were people in the city that would actually they were making graffiti of that quote. Kula. And I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. If you Greece is an awesome place about its history, but if you actually dive into what this modern culture has become, yeah. It's not brain rot, it's brain burning. Your brain is literally gonna burn out.
Τέγκα κατάσταση.
Ναι, και δεν έχουμε πρώτη από μια ζωή, έχουμε και τη σκηνή.
Για ρίξε μια ψυχή έτσι πριν καθίσεις να μας δώσεις λίγο από αυτήν την κίνηση, ναι, λίγη ενέργεια.
She says, oh, that's right. I need to translate. Shit, I forgot I'm speaking English here. Okay, so he says that he has the moves, and she's like, okay, give me a little bit of your energy, quote unquote energy, and here we go.
What?
If I had a gun right now, I would use it. He really has to sell it with a with a Bruce Lee impression as well. You can see that the hostess Anita, she's fucking mortified from this bullshit. I'm pretty sure she's not even the one who's actually, she's not even the one who's actually calling the guests. It's the production itself that's like, hey, okay, Anita, we have this guy, and she's like, shit, here we go again. She's like, exactly, dude. The brows are thick on his on this one. Yep.
You can't just wake up one day and do this. This is clearly someone who spent years studying and finally honing his craft here. And you can see the delicacy, but the lethality of each and every move. That's what I find so impressive about this display. Now, I obviously have no clue at all what they're saying. I don't speak the language, but...
The language. He doesn't even know what language is. Oh. Maybe for the better. That way he will not ridicule the country itself. Yes! Okay. Oh, thank God that nobody told him. I mean, he won't have the reason to put us in the same, in the same pot of water, But every time something happens in Greece and every time, and it gets outside of Greece, I always have this, anxiety that, hey, maybe they will actually start, seeing us that way in general, and I do not want that.
Danger is universal. Just like a smile, it can be understood in every language, and what he is doing there is nothing shy of some of the most dangerous moves I've ever seen on film.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker!
Ναι.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, what the fuck? I didn't even see that. That was lightning fast. Man. Kill me. Kill me. Anita is literally at a loss for words. This isn't the first time that has happened, by the way. There have been so many weirdos in her show. How does he not laugh? Let me tell you something. When you become insane, you start taking yourself seriously. It works in reverse here in in the eastern part of the West. It's not like the Joker that the more insane you become, the more you laugh. It's the opposite. The more insane you become, the more seriously you take your bullshit. In a literal sense, like you do dumb shit and you do it in a serious manner. That's how it works around here. I had literally, at one point, let me tell you how mad people are sometimes. There was one guy in my neighborhood at one time who I have no idea from what kind of asylum he escaped from, but he would go to every single, corner or every single, like, how do you call them? Lamp posts. And he was holding like a pen. Not a pen. A brush. And he would actually act that he paints them. That he repaints them. He was doing it in a serious manner too. He was like so focused on the job. But you could tell at a good glance, you could tell that the guy was fucking insane because the brush itself didn't have any paint. He himself didn't have any work clothes for painting or whatever. And he was also muttering a little bit to himself as well, because insanity also makes you, speak with your inner demons as well. I don't even fucking know. But I was actually stunned of how seriously he took the work he was doing. Ah, yes, I have to paint this pole. And he was actually doing it with such, with such detail too. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It would be so awesome if he slipped and fell as well.
The mic briefly picked up the speed of those punches, but I don't think, unless you're familiar with martial arts to the level that I am, you will have been able to register every single one of those punches. He threw out over 44 punches. I counted each one of them. Even if you go frame by frame, you won't see them because it's almost impossible with the naked eye.
I only saw 3. Oh my god.
It is unbelievable just how fast he can throw that out. That is like an actual JoJo's Bizarre Adventure moment right there, but without the stand.
By the way, he doesn't even actually say anything. He just, he's just doing random noises. I just have to say that. Oh, and she replied, "Give me or give it, like, go for it." But yeah. Woo! He was about to fall. That was like 3 million punches right there. I'm pretty sure that was 3 million punches in a matter of seconds. The speed of sound couldn't pick that up. The speed of light couldn't pick that up. Whatever.
He makes it look so easy. That footwork right there, a dance of death. You won't see any footwork that smooth in any of our combat sports. Interestingly enough, I saw some people poking fun at how high his kicks are, and it's so clear that your ignorance is blinding you. It's actually kind of disgusting. There's different kicks for different opponents. I feel like most people should know that. And what he's showcasing here isn't kicks he would use to disarm a fucking Elbaf giant. Right now, what he's showing you is a flurry of blows that could be used to dismantle an entire field trip if they decided to ambush him. So he's taking down middle school-sized kids.
I expected you would say something like that. Come on. Yes. Isn't Greek TV all amazing?
Το βγάζει την ενέργεια, κατάλαβες, την αρνητική.
She says he releases his energy right now.
Με εκφράζει.
This what did it, how do you say it? This resonates with me. He says.
Σε εκφράζει.
Ναι, πολύ.
Το ότι Αντώνη Λιβράδη.
She resonates with you a lot.
Πολύ, με εκφράζει.
When put side by side with Bruce Lee footage, it's nearly identical. You'd have to work extremely hard to spot a single difference between the two.
Oh yeah.
Now, since I don't know what they're saying, I also don't know what the format of the show is. So it looks like they have 3 judges there, so I'm thinking it might
Isn't it nice that you have a Greek friend to tell you? Oh yeah.
be some kind of
Like and subscribe for more.
talent show like The X Factor or something like that. And I didn't
Bless her for not laughing. Oh, trust me. I'm pretty sure she, after all the time that she has been in the showbiz, it's practically impossible to make this woman laugh by now because she literally has seen everything. I have to go in like 10 minutes. Oh, well, unfortunately, I have to finish this and then I'm gonna move on with, I'm gonna move on with reacting to the part which I didn't actually pay too much attention last time. So I guess when you arrive back, I don't know where at what point we'll be, but yeah.
hear a golden buzzer go off, so I feel like they may not have fully understood what they were watching. Because anyone familiar with martial arts would have absolutely hit the golden buzzer the second he threw out his reverse cowgirl super kick.
By the way, this is not, an audition show like The Voice, if anyone got confused. Charlie definitely got confused. These 3 guys on the side over here, they are just, I guess, companions to the main, to the main hostess. It doesn't mean much. It's okay. I can always go back and watch the VOD if you get into the part. I really want to see you react to it. Okay.
Πάρτο.
Take it. Actually, no. I could actually go ahead and grind a little bit on the Divergent Universe until we come back Infinite Midnight. Because I haven't actually gotten the points for the new week. So yeah, I could do that too now that I think about it. It's due to happen. You could, that's true. Yeah. I can actually go back, I could follow the story after some gameplay. That way it would be Nice pace. How much time do you have today, though? Look, it's a good thing that today I was actually working at, from 10 until 6 p.m. And tomorrow I'm actually on the night shift, so I'm gonna have a lot of time all morning tomorrow. I'm gonna, I'm gonna be home because the night shift starts after 11 p.m. So I practically have more than 20. I have exactly 26 hours of free time until I get to work. The flick of the fucking nose. Motherfucker. You see the one that he ducked over there? You know what it was? You wanna know? It was this vicious snake-like move where he grabs your testicles before you notice. Jesus.
Μαζί πάμε να το δώσουμε.
Αμέ.
Ναι.
What does it say? Turkish forces, they got in the town of Afrin Panegyris. What the fuck? Excuse me, I was reading the news. What did she do? What did she say? I wasn't paying attention at all.
Μαζί πάμε να το δώσουμε.
Αμέ.
Ναι.
Together, let's go give it, she says, and I love the fact that she's actually trying with fucking high heels. You can't help but watch this shit. This is what I told you about this woman actually having seen everything. I wonder how many times she has found herself in embarrassing moments like this. It's not even her fault. It is her fault because she's in this field and she chose this field. But then again, when you cling on to whatever past success you had, I guess you become like that. In the martial arts I studied, there was a move we learned where it was actually exactly that. Basically trying to attack their jewels with a ripping motion. Well, actually, let us be honest. If it's for defense, it makes sense for women to do that. Actually, getting a move, getting an attack like that, actually gives you time to flee. So, yeah, if I was a teacher and my class was mostly females, I would definitely teach that move. Also, throat chops. Throat chops exist in everything. Well, in pancration, it's not so much as chops. It's mostly punching, which is even worse. But anyway, or submission holds, which basically also means that, yeah, we can choke you out. She was about to fall with her face on the floor. That fucking fake laugh.
The host
Shoot me. I can't believe that sometimes my great country becomes the ridicule of some of the most dumbass modern shit. Well, when you have a weak body like mine, I have to make use of knowing where the vulnerable parts of a person are, the ones that don't require a lot of strength. Well, of course, that makes total sense.
going in there to try the moves for herself to emulate a small fraction of what he's put on display here really helps put into perspective the level of mastery this man has.
By the way, it's so bizarre for me to actually talk about Anita to, the outside audience, because Anita is known to the entirety of Greece. Everyone knows Anita because, as I said, she was very famous during the 2000s. She fell out of relevancy after. But the fact that she became famous, I grew up with watching, sometimes her shows. And her shows back then were actually a little bit more enjoyable than that bullshit. It has declined over the years. Also, not to mention the fact that back then there was no internet, so it's not like I could have watched anything. I just stumble upon it oftentimes, and that was for a lot of families because it was playing. Her shows were playing around afternoon, like 3 p.m., 4 p.m. I think. So yeah, everybody knows Anita, but now actually hearing a foreigner like Charlie speak of Anita without knowing who she is, it is a little bit, wow, a little bit bizarre to me, but okay.
Over combat entirely, because he made it look so effortless. It looked like just a walk in the park. So she felt confident that she could go out there and do something similar, and she broke her ankle. She had a very big ankle sprain, no doubt, because it's not something you can just do. It's something you have to study and train daily for years. This man has turned his body into a weapon. Every muscle fiber just more ammunition for that weapon. And I think it's very clear now when you see the host try it, you can't do that. Very few people on this planet can. And that's kind of the beauty of it. I just wanted to share this because I think there was people that were a little confused by it, not really understanding how difficult martial arts moves like this are to execute. But with my Taekwondo background and also my avid watching of Steven Seagal's movies as well as his Aikido expertise, I can see things like this in a way others can't. A lens that few have the ability to perceive. Now, I may have mentioned Steven Seagal, but I don't want to compare these two martial artists because there's no one on this planet, nay, in this universe, that can hold a candle to Steven Seagal. That motherfucker could flip you out of your chair from behind the computer screen. Like, right now, if Steven Seagal was here in this room with me, he'd come up to the camera and get you with one of these, like the old dick twist, and have you fucking barrel roll out of your chair. So, wow. I only used his name as a reference to just how much I study the highest level of combat.
Jesus.
And I do think this is up there on the highest levels of combat. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about this a little bit because I was pretty perturbed to see some people clowning on it. And that's really about it. So yeah.
Oh yes, the great master of bullshido. Yes, of course. He's discovered Greek TV. It's over. Oh yeah, we couldn't last long. Shit, they found out about us. What are we gonna do? They found out that we are worse than the Americans. Perfect timing. Gotta go. See ya, Infinite Midnight. I'll see you. Like, are you gonna be back like in half an hour as usual? What's really impressive is Civis, how her facial muscles don't indicate any levels of laughter. She's a promising pupil and ninja of deception indeed. I'll be back in 30-40 minutes. Okay, so yeah. Bro, as a Greek, seeing Moist react to good old Greek television was not on my bucket list. Yep. Her being like, haha. In between his moves, as if it was a conversation, is golden. With the cuts on her as well. Yep. For those that don't know, this is a Greek show known for featuring the wildest people Greece has to offer and in general having a shit ton of funny clips. Yep, that's basically what it is about. Anita is a psychologist to show like a Dr. Phil show, but instead of telling them what to do or not to do for most of the time, she lets them do what they want. Truly genius, really. Kinda. I mean, you are ridiculing them on live TV. Not live TV, but still on TV, you're ridiculing them. I mean, they do ridicule themselves, but you are actually, enabling it, you could say. And I don't find it morally okay. She's not really a psychologist either. She's just doing showbiz. She's nothing more than a hostess. She has been a hostess for like so many years. As a Greek, when I saw this notification, I literally said out loud, "You gotta be kidding me." Same here. I actually, as I said before, I did not believe that it was actually real. Because a friend of mine sent it to me and I actually believed that it was Photoshop. I truly did believe that it was Photoshop. And I was like, wait a minute. It's not Photoshop. I think that TV presenter needs a pay raise. She was fighting for her life trying not to laugh. Oh, trust me, she doesn't need a pay raise. She does not need a pay raise, as a matter of fact. She has been getting paid decently enough. Greek here. The show is called Anita, named after its host, Anita Pania. Anita has been a TV host since 1995. Yeah, I told you she was 30 plus years in the biz, and she has always had the most crazy clowny guests. When it eventually became a Greek meme to say to someone that is acting crazy or going through crazy life circumstances that they should go to Anita's show. Yeah, that was true. Luben TV is a Greek YouTube channel that posts funny and satirical videos that was just making fun of this killing machine in the form of a human. That's really about it. Yeah, that guy actually said it better than me. Who are you, stranger? I heard you're pretty strong. Yep. The moist cross Anita crossover feels like I did shrooms with a swirly straw coated in coke and different realities that blended together. It was wild seeing that thumbnail. Yeah. Actually, you know, it's one thing, like a guy like me, right? I want to escape the bullshit I watch on Greece. So I go on YouTube to watch bullshit from other countries. But seeing the bullshit come together, Jesus fucking Christ. The fact that there is no music, it just keeps screeching the whole time makes it funnier. Yeah, they do not actually add music. They never do. Okay. We're good. We're good for now. Man, I cannot believe I just witnessed that. I truly cannot. Oh yeah, we don't have any music. Let me farm a little bit more and yeah.
Time for resolution.
That was too crazy. Too crazy to happen. For many people, it was never probably a big deal. Obviously, because they have no idea who Anita is. But saying it as a Greek, wow, just wow.
Catadons.
Why did map support went to fucking
Watch over you, guide you on your path.
the garment maker?
Thus our fates become one. All lies shall be revealed.
Ma'am, yep. Okay, we're done with the farming, I suppose. I think. I'm not even sure if I have enough. Wait a minute. I got Chibi. I cannot believe I got fucking Chibi.
We've already come so far.
Oh, come on. No, wait. Synthesis. 100. And we can also have 50 from this. Okay. I suppose it's good. I think. No, actually, give me 30 more. There we go. Good enough. Okay. We could do... Nah, I'm gonna do it later. I got Chibi. I actually got fucking Chibi. What the fuck? I can't believe that I actually got Chibi. Like, my mind is actually lagging. Wait a minute. What else do I need? Okay, I do need only this. I didn't even know why I farmed this. I wasn't planning on getting Chibi, but I farmed them anyway because I had the time to farm. And now... Well, surprise, surprise, they came useful. There we go. Nice. Nice. Okay, what kind of relics does Chibi need? Chibi build. There it is. Let me check the guide real quick. What kind of dance. Would you look at that? I actually have not used Dance 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 to anyone, and it's actually one of the best as icons. Wait a minute. Is there anyone else who probably needs that? No, I don't have anything else. No. Dance 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 is actually the second best, from what I can see. There we go. Oh crap. Well, whatever. I wish I could have it in Super S5, but yeah, whatever. My credits. I'm losing all my credit. Oh, I don't have any more. Crap. Come on. Bullshit. Oh well. Okay, let's see now. Sparkle is so jealous. Jealous of what? Of Chibi? Poet of Morning Collapse. Poet of Morning Collapse. Do I even have Poet of Morning? Oh, I do have a lot. Nice. Okay, so critical rate, HP, critical damage. Okay, there we go. This is the best. Critical rate, HP, okay, HP, critical damage, HP. Oh, it could get speed too. Could get a little bit of speed, why not? Okay. Okay. But feet should be HP. Oh crap. Hell yeah, but do we have another one with maybe health? Oops. No, we don't. Well, good enough. Critical rate and critical damage, why not? Okay, and body critical rate or critical damage. Critical rate! Nice. 2 of critical rate, okay. We could get more speed. Critical rate, critical damage, speed or critical. Oh, I do get a boost in HP on this one too. Speed is not important. Decreases the wearer's speed by 80% before entering battle if the wearer's speed is lower than. Increases the wearer's critical rate. Oh, if the wearer's speed is lower than 95, increases the wearer's critical rate by 20%. Okay, so speed is not actually useful. Actually, not useful. I should probably change this too. Ah, no, keep it. Wait a minute. How much speed does she have right now? -6. No. Wait a minute. Do not give her anything that makes her speedy. Crap. Sorry. I'm still having a bad cough. Okay, This effect applies to wearer's memory sprite at the same time. Oh, okay. Okay. That's actually kind of good. Yeah, I don't have anything on speed. There we go, -8. Nice. Yes, she's jealous of Chibi because she wants to be the only Quantum Pop character. Well, I understand her, but at the same time, I don't actually have her, so... Wait a minute, what is... Bone Collection sharing... Wait a minute, Bone Collections, what? Oh, I don't have the Bone Collection, blah, blah, blah. Bone Collection, yeah, sharing this and that, I don't know. Whatever. Ooh, more HP, I suppose. More defense. Okay, not good enough. Not too bad anyway. I could have been better, but oh well. Why defense? Goddammit! Why do you give her so much defense? Do not give her speed for the life of me. Okay, attack. Good. Critical damage. Okay. Oh well, so my kids didn't show up. Ah. What a shame. No. Okay. I suppose it is a shame for work wise, but you know. What a shame. Well, I guess we can react to the story then and not actually, you know, stall. Give me 1 second to finish this and we're back. So I'm here, lol. Good. I'm glad you're here. Attack. Ugh, not even percentage attack, you fucking... Oh, we already had the percentage attack. Why not critical rate? Well, whatever. Screw it, we had already critical rate anyway. Why not the actual extra HP, you fucking... Whatever. Okay. Well, good enough. Good enough. Okay. Let me open up the Discord in order to find the link you sent me. You know, Infinite Midnight. Oh, I still get paid, don't worry. Really? That's awesome. Getting paid and not actually working. But of course. Why did I not thought of that?
Let's go.
Okay, let me think. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. This must be it, right? This must be the URL. Copy and paste right here. Okay, this is a good the walkthrough. Nice.
We'll deliver it as fast as we can. Let's go.
Okay, let me turn down the music. Shut up, dog. There we go. Okay, and let's get to it. Yeah, because it's not fair. I don't get paid when they're the ones who didn't show up and didn't give me any notice. I see. They still wasted my time, so therefore they still gotta pay. Man, America has some good laws. That's not how it works in Greece. In Greece, even if they didn't manage to come, despite the well, it depends on certain services. For example, if that happens on my hotel, yes, of course, yeah, it would make sense to, you know, it would make sense that the since the room was, you know, still was technically still, you know, under what's the word for it? Occupied in a sense. Well, you still gotta pay the charge. So yeah. But in other services, for common shops, for example, if you do not show up, and you know the shop itself didn't provide you any of its services, it doesn't matter. Yeah, things do not work as well in Greece sometimes, but whatever. Okay. Ooh, we have been through quite some stuff. Okay, we are around the middle over here. Good. Okay, we're halfway through the story. Nice. Okay, this is the point. This is the point. I'm not sure exactly. The fact that we actually got a bath scene. My oh my. Anyway. Volume all good. Okay, I'm just making sure. Oh, and also, yeah, full HD. Or perhaps actually just HD. Reservation, exactly. Thank you, Jesus. It's not like I do not know the word reservation, but I do hear it literally every day, but I do lag sometimes in English regardless.
Maybe
we can find a way to fix it. The primary research focus of Newsporists is the soul.
I'm about to
explore
eat
its
mem for
depletion and
dinner.
methods.
Bro, what? I know you just blanked. Yeah, exactly.
To restore dispersed souls. As long as research continues, there might be a breakthrough that can help. We will do everything we can.
So your first reaction is in fact denial. You're indeed an Access student. I look forward to your good news, Hyacinth.
Now there's another reason to look forward to tomorrow.
This is the point which I actually lost the ball because I was not expecting, you know, any more story. Can you come? Did you even realize yourselves that this scene alone, along with the bathhouse, the revelation of Krateros actually trying to take the challenge, also had not one, not two, 3 flashbacks? 3.
Lady Treeby, what's wrong?
I wouldn't normally actually complain, but it was truly unlucky to actually need to leave when this, this important scene, this big, huge, and, important scene showed up.
Something's off. It's that strong feeling again. Is it Trian? Wait, no. It's not Trian this time. It's Trinan. Trinan is in danger.
This is where I started, not paying attention. Mem looks delicious and she doesn't want to turn into a good girl, so I'm eating her just like Paimon. Well, bon appetit. Yeah, I didn't realize when I played it. I guess you were having too much fun. Or perhaps you were
I
tired.
win this round of escorting the bathers home.
How does one contender alone make a valid competition?
Oh, by the way, I need to mention to the rest of chat Infinite Midnight. So, B-Lion, B-Lion. It's an awesome guy. He creates the epic versions that you hear on stream. Of HonkaiStarRail and Zone Zero. He created the epic version of the battle theme Dusk of Rationality. But the guy actually went out of his way to fucking put a fan art of the Reaper enemy to look like Venom. And I thought I got spoiled. I actually thought that I got spoiled. And I whined about it with, to Infinite Midnight. But as I was actually progressing it in my mind, without knowing that this is actually a false spoiler, I thought to myself, wait a minute. This is perfect. I now have an actual reason to hate him. Yes! Yeah, but turns out it wasn't real. So, good thing I didn't get spoiled. Bad thing, well, now I still don't really have a solid reason to hate Fenon. I really wanted to have this boss fight in order to be Fenon, because that means that when I get Midai, I can keep kicking his ass as Midai. Oh well.
Offering a compliment or two wouldn't be the end of you, you know.
Haikas.
What is that word? Is that your native tongue?
It means hyena. I'm likening you to a weak hyena. By the way, you emphasize the completely wrong syllable.
Though we've been acquainted for some time, I have rarely heard you talk in the ancient tongue of Kremnos.
For how much
It's
time
because
have they
I'm
been?
not exactly a master at it either. I can listen and read just fine, but when it comes to writing...
You suck ass.
You can write?
Fuck off. I'm pretty sure I said fuck off the last time too, didn't I?
You speak as if you don't have a brain.
That was in jest. I understand. After all, you spent all your childhood wandering far from home.
Worry about yourself first, Deliverer. You also never mention your hometown, apart from when you need to introduce yourself.
Midai's face was like, the audacity of this hike. Wait a minute, how does she phrase it? Excuse me. Fuck me. I already forgot.
I win. Two wouldn't be.
There we go.
You know.
How do you phrase it? How does she phrase it?
Haikas.
Though we've been acquainted.
Either. I can listen and
I went
read
to
just
all the
fine,
burn.
but when it
Yep.
comes to writing, you speak, Deliverer. You also never mention your hometown, apart from when you need to introduce yourself.
Well, it's because there isn't much to say. Ides Elysiae is simply a tiny village that disappeared many years ago in the flames of war. The only times I get to see it are in my dreams and in
Nightmares.
and in the trial from the Lance of
Oh
Fury.
yeah, I remember that. That's right. He said that last
I
time. Yeah.
knew it.
Yes, I saw it all. Ides Elysiae ablaze with everyone. My family, friends, and my kin. Lying in a sea of flames.
No wonder he didn't succeed, by the way.
Blood-red half-sun hung in the sky. Just like on that day. And before my eyes, that murderer killed Cyrene. But I saw
It would have been such a plot twist if he actually was the murderer. Can you imagine?
form this time. A black cloak, an eerie mask, and a broken giant sword that carried an ominous aura. I fought it in the trial. But even though I've been fighting, improving, and resolutely getting stronger all this time, I still couldn't defeat it.
Yeah, that had been crazy. It would have been even crazier because if you, now that I think about it, he does have the sun symbol here, right? And the theme of, you know, the Vamporius is day and night cycles, correct? And the fact that there are many split people, personalities, you could say, Mem, March, Cyrene, which there is this theory that it's all probably all of them together. Tribi, Chinon, Traian. It would have been such a fucking, you know, plot twist that, oh yes, this is basically sunlight Fenon, and then there is also moonlight Fenon, with moonlight being the hooded figure.
You were.
Which is, fuck you with the fucking. Ugh. Wait a minute. I mean, if you think about it, it would make sense because he does have the symbol of the moon, and Fenon has the symbol of the sun. Oh my fucking god, I really did got spoiled. Oh no. You might be onto something. Yeah. I think we did got spoiled after all. The more I think about it now, the more I think about it out loud, I came to realize that turns out I was actually spoiled. Oh, fuck me. Not for 3.1 you didn't. Well, yeah, but we got. I guess I spoiled you too with 3.2 or so. But maybe if it's a future update, I mean, if it's a leak, I fucking hate leaks. They ruin such good plot twists. If this was actually a single player experience, not a gacha game, but an actual like console game, it would have been such an amazing plot twist throughout the story to actually get that out of nowhere. Well, anyway, no, wait a minute, screen. There we go. Oops. Voice.
And almost lost yourself in that trial.
That's right. And that's why I am truly thankful to you, Marimos.
You finally picked up some manners. Better late than never.
I still think that's just random fan art, though.
Then
Could
what about
be.
you, Mighty? What did you see in that trial?
But highly likely they are opposites. The hooded guy and Fennon. It does make sense.
What do you fear?
Excuse me.
There is no word for fear in the Kremnoan language.
I remember this.
Language has no words at all.
Yeah, I remember this as well.
I saw Akuma in the trial.
Oh yeah, his friends.
My old comrade.
Let me pay more attention to the backstory of his friends.
Hephaestion, Perdiccas, Ionius, Ptolemy, and Possesta.
Okay.
5 have been by my side. We faced life and death together during our days in exile. Those 10 years were arduous, yet filled with moments worth treasuring. Each night, we would gather by the campfire, savoring honey brews and singing our hearts out.
Okay, I think I just found out the age of Midai. Remember when we said that he was for 9 years, in the River of Souls? It was 9 years, right? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Or do I remember it wrong? Yes, he drifted for 9 years. So he got out of it at the age of 9 because he was thrown in as an infant, right? According to as I've read, I'm pretty sure, yes. Okay, so 9 years old, he got out of the, from the river, and then he traveled for 10 years. So that means that when he killed his father was around the age of 19 to 20. And if it has been, let's assume maybe 1 or 2 more years since the death of his father, then that would make Midai around the age of 22, maybe 24. Depends on how many years has it been since his father died.
The wind in the wilds of Amphorius smelled like rust. Hephaestion would always tease me about adding goat milk to the honey brew, claiming I ruined the blood-red color of the drink. He had a scrawny figure, but was a relentless force on the battlefield, dispatching foes without so much as a blink. Perdiccas was an expert in concocting medicines, delving into all those strange folk remedies. Ionius was a swift runner and our most reliable messenger. Ptolemy was a real bookworm, always spouting off in chapters and verses. When we left Kremnos, he made off with a stack of ancient tomes from the Grand Library. Not like it mattered, as my family owns the library. And then there was Possesta. He was the silent type, but a truly masterful musician.
This is the first time I've heard you mention these 5. And their names.
They died on the battlefield before the Kremnoan detachment managed to join Akuma. Perdiccas was the first to go. He was shot in the stomach by a poisonous arrow from the people of Ladon in the 2nd month of cultivation. In the end, his remedies mended all but himself.
Maidamos, do not mourn. I have achieved honor by bestowing a noble death upon the enemy.
Leonius died in the 5th winter. Idonia's snowstorm lasted 3 full months. On the night of the fiercest storm, our foes launched their assault.
Idonia. Is that the city Castorus used to live in?
Yes. Those zealots were as fearless as Kremnoans in the face of death. But they lacked respect for honor.
Crap.
They cornered us in a bottomless swamp. Leonius covered for our retreat. And they cut his legs off. He vanished into the mire of a foreign land. His body never to be recovered.
This is perfect. Mighty Most, I can finally deliver the news of you ascending the throne to the Nether Realm.
Leonius was the messenger, right? Yeah, that's why they cut off his
20
legs.
dusks later, we finally breached the walls of Idonia and entertained the usurper's plea for peace. However, the rebels refused to surrender and set up an ambush within the city. Ptolemy and his cavalry met their end before they could even relish our triumph. Those obelisks that collapsed after being set on fire became their final resting place.
My Demos, please tell my family. It was not cunning schemes that vanquished Ptolemy, but the immense weight of Amphorius' entire history.
Then,
Oh, he was the history guy. Damn. By the way, only in 20 days he lost another friend. That sucks so bad. Also, Idonia was actually breached by Midimos. So the city-state of Castoriki was actually occupied by Midimos. That is a bizarre connection. Does Castoriki bear any, any ill will against Midimos for that?
it was Pacesta. He lured the enemies into the city of Aenionis with his melodies, buying us invaluable time. Our enemies, consumed by indignation when they discovered the trick, set the entire city and my soldiers on fire.
Well, I'm trying to think of one time where Castoriki and Midimos have, interacted. And I cannot actually recall a single one, so that's why I'm asking. Have they actually spoken together? What was the tone of their, of their exchange? If she did, it seems like she's definitely have shown it by now. Well, for all you know, for all we know, they are probably just, they are doing a truce for the sake of the flame chase journey, right? And that's why that doesn't necessarily mean it could be like Anaxa, what the fuck? Anaxa and Aglaia. That's what I'm trying to say. But instead it's Castoriki and Midimos, which I would not like that. But as I said, I cannot remember one time which they have actually made an exchange or any interaction. Every time Midimos speaks, it's either with Aglaia or with Fennon. Every time Castoriki speaks, it's either with Aglaia or with the Trailblazer. So I cannot remember any scenes where they actually talk to each other.
His final words were
the only thing that can give us a little bit of an idea would be in the voice lines of Midimos for Castoriki.
A small clay tablet, fractured by the flames.
My Demos, don the crown.
And at last, my most trusted friend, Hephaestion. He was supposed to stand by my side through it all.
By the way, I need to mention this because I was thinking about it a little bit and it came to my mind. So, here's the thing. We said that Aglaia, it's a lot like a combination of, Aglaia, it's a combination of Athena and Aphrodite, right? It makes sense because Huma, it's basically Athens, and she's a ruler there, but she's of, the demigoddess of romance, so she's also Aphrodite, and she looks amazing. And yeah, it would make sense that the Spartans, considering the fact that there is these marble statues that guarded the city, look a lot, or perhaps they do remind me a lot of the automatons, which were actually not Hephaestus, what the fuck? Hephaestus. Hephaestus's, Hephaestus's, creations. That means that they actually combined Hephaestus with Iris. Oh, I remember. Actually, at the very beginning of this update, Castoriki volunteered to go with Midai to get Fenon out of the trial. Oh, true that. Okay. In 3.0, she was in the same meeting as Midai with Aglaia, and once again volunteered to go fight alongside him. Okay, good. Okay, we're good. Thank God. I did not want us, to not be well with each other. Whenever she interacts with Midai, she volunteers to go with him. Yeah, I have seen a couple of people ship them together too, and I'm like, yeah, no, why do we have to ship literally everyone?
Sudden relapse of his illness hit him on the eve of my duel against my father.
Hephaestus, the god of the forge, exactly.
He hid his condition from me. By the time I returned victorious, he had but a breath left in him.
A Kremnon.
I just realized you didn't say Hephaestus, you said Hephaestus. But okay. just nitpicking a little bit, I'm sorry.
Dying on a sick bed, I would be a laughingstock to everyone.
Vestian, my dear friend, spare your strength. I'll go get a physician.
We don't have to ship everyone, but I think why they shipped those two is because an immortal cross death is a heck of a ship dynamic. True, but still. I think they're sweet, but not as lovers. Yeah, same. Not necessarily. I don't hate the ship, though. Commenting purely on the characters. Yeah, sure. I mean, you could say that their interactions are purely like platonic, like friendly, like how we interact in a sense. Like, that's why I'm saying I can't spell. Don't worry about it. As I said, I was nitpicking.
No need. Even if Perdiccas were here, he couldn't stop destiny from taking me away.
Indeed, yep.
No! None can take you away.
Mightimos, our king, do not shed tears for me. It's not befitting of your status.
They really cared for me the most.
Farewell, my dear friend.
For Midai, yep.
You must lead us back home.
The curse, remember? The curse of Midai. You have to lose everything.
What a grave trial indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Now I understand why you see immortality as a defect, or even a curse.
My father threw me into the sea of souls to break the wheel of karma. But little did he realize it would grant me an immortal body and summon a fated revenge on his head.
One will lose everything. Yeah.
Following his demise, I considered leading my people back to our homeland. Kremnos had already turned it into a wasteland. Only darkness and insanity thrived there.
Wait a minute. I mean, yeah, lose everything, but now something occurred into my mind yet again. This curse is not repeating, correct? I mean, it would be nice to just lose everything once and not happen again. Because if it's like, if it is like that every time, like the very moment he has something to live for, he loses it yet again. Friends, family, or whatever he will, he will strive towards in the future, such as the new, the resurrection of the city of Castrum Kremnos. It would be total bullshit. I don't think it's repeating. Okay, thank God. Thank God.
Against the dissent of many, Krateros included, I made the Kremnoan detachment stay in Akama.
If it's repeating, that means his curse is way too similar to Fenon's, ending up utterly alone. Yeah, but you see, there is a major difference. You see, ending up alone does not necessarily mean that you will actually lose everyone. It means that you yourself will probably be banished to a place where you cannot longer have human contact. Losing everything implies that you pass through the curse to other people as well, because if you're close to them, it's like having a Reaper's curse. That means that you will probably, being beside Midai means that you'll probably die. Your home is gonna burn down. Or perhaps your entire city is gonna burn down. You get me? Like, it's 10 times worse. Saying that you end up alone, it probably means that you'll probably be bearing some kind of horrible fate where you just can no longer come into contact with others. But it doesn't necessarily apply that others actually have to die for you in order to end up alone. On Midai's case, if it was repeating, it would have been far worse, in my opinion. I understand what you mean, but I think they'd have worded it differently if that was the case. Yeah, I think myself that would possibly be how things would turn out. It could, instead of saying one will lose everything, it could say one will constantly lose everything, or one will continuously lose everything. But they didn't add it in a word like that. But I also have a big theory that I will wait till the end to tell you. Okay.
But I know that their glory will never be doused out. The instant of strife shall inevitably arrive.
If you take over Nikador, then you must begin the journey back to your homeland. So, you hesitate because you think leaving your people in the Holy City is a better choice?
One will lose everything he touches would have been the way to say that curse, in my opinion. Yeah. True that. It could also, come into par with the King Midas, the myth of King Midas. So they could also throw that in, because that is also Greek myth. Everything that he touched became gold. Yeah, well, for Midai, everything that he touched will lose it. But in that kind of way, that also resembles Kastoriki a bit too. Now that I think about it, no?
I don't know. But I have never been crowned, and those 5 were never endowed with any titles. None is aware of their glory.
Your predicament is truly complicated.
Midai is such an amazing character.
I don't know how I can give you any useful advice. Maybe you could seek counsel from more people, such as the Grand Craftsman. Cartonis' people seem to have been through comparable dilemmas.
That's what I'm saying. If they were gonna give him a curse like that, they'd have to build that Midas they have to build that Midas imagery. It does sound way more like Kastoriki. Yep.
And that teacher of yours, Krateros?
Dee, we've got a big problem. Big problem!
Lady Tribby, What's making you so flustered?
Hurry up and go save Trinan! She got abducted by Kratos!
I wish I had properly reacted to this. That was a crazy revelation.
What's going on?
Mightimos. It seems I was the one who exposed my vulnerabilities first.
And I really like Kratos, god damn it. I really like that guy. He looked so amazing, he's so awesome. And the fact that he was the teacher of Mighty, I myself build respect for him even though I didn't know anything about him. They designed that character so well and they chose a voice actor for him so perfectly. And yet here we are. Also, I didn't get to enjoy. Fuck me, I was in such a rush. I didn't actually get an actual screenshot with them together. I took a picture when I got Midai on the story trial. But I did it artificially, right? I took Midai to the area where Aglaia is. But in actual cutscene stories, I didn't took a single picture because I was so focused into getting on with it. Getting over with it. I didn't. Fuck. If I knew that the story is gonna take 30 fucking minutes, I would not have reacted to it at that day. I would have finished the stream right then and there.
Aya, I demand an explanation.
The way he speaks to her. I mean, it is understandable. I mean, he's so confused and frustrated. I mean, he is his teacher.
This man abducted Trinan by force and forced her to bring him to the vortex of Genesis.
I don't know why I pay attention to that, but I do. I love the fact that he towers over her. Anyway.
He then brazenly stepped into the trial of the Lance of Fury, and naturally failed.
Poor Midai. That expression really says everything. He speaks like a warrior, so yeah, that is awesome. That's yeah, that's the way to go about it.
Why did you do that?
Because I don't want to wait anymore. Your hesitation made me desperate. If you want to run away from your destiny to become...
I have heard this voice actor before, but where have I heard him? I cannot remember which characters I have heard him in the past voice.
King, then keep running. Someone will eventually stand up and fill in the gap left by strife. Then they will lead our people home.
Aglaia isn't short either. That's why I say I love the fact that he towers over her. She is actually one of the female models which is actually the tallest. And yet the unit, the fucking wardrobe.
Age has blinded you, teacher. Can't you see that I'm hesitating because of this very recklessness seared into your blood?
Midai really is wise. Also, you can actually see how fucking... Anyway, sorry. Midai really is wise. This kind of hesitation really came from a place where he actually was concerned and he needed more time to think. That is true leadership leadership ability right there. The tall men in this game are really tall, I know. I'd probably come up to his test at most. Yep. I mean, to be fair, on the average, men are taller than women always. At the very least 10 centimeters taller most of the time.
Kratos, Do you truly believe you're worthy of entering the trial? To blaspheme...
Look how amazing they looked. Look how amazing they looked side by side, and I didn't get a single fucking picture.
Do you truly believe you're worthy of entering the trial? To blaspheme against the prophecy? Does the mission we Chrysos heirs bear seem like child's play to you?
She's not wrong. And I like her for that. I forgot you use centimeters, lol. Yeah, welcome to Europe.
Do you know how the Kremnoans see you, Aglaya?
I actually do not know how to count in feet, and it's not really practical in my personal opinion. I have tried to learn, but it's a little bit bizarre. For example, I was trying to find out how tall I am in feet. I am exactly 180, 1 meter and 80 centimeters, right? And I Google it, and the result I got is somewhere in between 5'10" and 5'11", and I'm like, somewhere in between? You don't actually have like a actual measure for that? And I kept searching, and I didn't find anything. Apparently 180 is exactly between 5'10" and 5'11". I am 162 centimeters. Okay, so that means I am 18 centimeters taller than you. So highly likely, so not highly likely, obviously I tower over you. Just like Mighty. Which is understandable.
You're a hypocrite and a megalomaniac. The prophecy of Genesis and the flame chase journey are just excuses for you to seize power.
Little did he know, he was actually, he was actually slandering the future wife of Midimos this entire time. Also, megalomaniac, it's a Greek word. Megalo means big and maniac, well, So, basically means that she has she has delusions of grandeur. And hypocrite is also a Greek word. It actually directly means, well, you know English, but I'm gonna give you the breakdown. It means that you are basically just acting. It is what it is. Speculated to be, yeah. Wait a minute, what? Most men in this game are like 188-ish centimeters. Well, understandably so. That's like the average from 180 to 190. Speculated to be. Yeah, I know that word. Yes.
Silence, Krateros. Do you even know what you're saying?
I didn't comment on this, but now that I have properly the time, I have to say that, wow. Midai actually telling to his teacher to fucking shut it for speaking like that to the lady. How dare he?
Are you defending this woman, Mighty Mos?
Oh,
How
yeah,
many
and
wars did
the fact that he actually downright called it, and you, Infinite Midnight, actually loved it. Yeah, defending Aglaia. Another cool shot right here, which I, again, did not got. Fuck me. I hope there is another cutscene with the two of them together. Please, pretty please.
People start because of her and her so-called prophecy.
How many wars did people start because of her and her so-called prophecy? How many fucking wars did Sparta started? There's a good question. Do we actually put a hold on the wars now? Come on, please. The tallest men are, yeah, the tallest men are. Yeah, true. Do you want me to tell you if there is or not? Yeah, do tell me. Do tell me. I don't care. I don't mind.
How many cities fell in the past millennium? Their people massacring each other.
What does that have to do with us, first of all, Krateros? And second, that wasn't the direct result of her actions. She was just trying to do what is best, I could argue. So, even though your game theory is good, I'm afraid it is invalid. Yes, they do interact again this patch. Thank you. I can actually get a better screenshot. Yes. Ship sailing, let's go.
Even if this so-called Genesis really exists, will there be a place for the Kremnoans in that new world?
Well, there is no place in Kremnonians if there is no world at all. Have you considered that?
Are you done talking?
I love that Aglaia is the lady is the one who broke the silence. The guy is literally Kremnonian and he's enticing Aglaia for war. Exactly. Seriously, exactly. Like, the guy really, the culprit actually fucking, scolding you for the same thing that he does.
By agreement between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders, those who trespass upon the vortex of Genesis need not be tried by the Council. I am allowed to pass judgment alone.
Also, Aglaia did not realize this. I'm so glad that I get to react to this again, because the fact that I didn't have the time wouldn't actually allow me to properly think at the time. But Aglaia really is a fucking mastermind, and I fucking love her for that. The agreement between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders is that anyone who trespasses upon the vortex of Genesis, they do not need to be tried by the Council. But at the same time, if you think about it, everyone who's at the vortex of Genesis could, be accused of trespassing. Aglaia took the Trailblazer and, took the Trailblazer and sorry, my mind is all over the place. And Dan Hang to the vortex of Genesis because she reigns freely there. Even though what she did was technically speaking illegal, because she cannot try people. She cannot put people on trial without the council. So she really actually played the chess pieces very well. Do you see? Did you notice, by the way? Did you notice that this is actually something that she just admitted, and only if you pay attention you come to realize her actions? The vortex of Genesis is basically, out of the boundaries of the Council of Elders. So if you are on the vortex, the only one who gets to be the judge is none other than Aglaia herself. And nobody can stop her. So as long as she lures in someone in the vortex, well, here we are. I didn't make that connection. I wasn't thinking about that at the time. Yeah, well, it would make sense because, well, you have a lot to think about. Meanwhile, I only get to think about Aglaia. I literally don't have anything else on my mind.
Krateros, your actions are unforgivable. I hereby sentence you.
It would have been so awesome if she was like, death. Please strangle me with your golden thread, Aglaia. Bro. Calm down. Get in line. Welcome to Stream Piggy's Delight. How are you, my friend?
Aggie, wait! We have a proposal. Someone has to resolve this conflict between the cities. Lord Krateros did not use violence to harm us. We can sense that his anxiety stems from his concern for his people's future.
He's so lucky that Kratos is actually so lucky that the only person above Aglaia is her own teacher, Tribi, because fuck me, he was dead. Nobody could stop. Not even Fenon would be able to stop Aglaia at this very moment. The only one who could actually stop Aglaia would be actually only Tribi. Just taking a break. Hope yours was good. Thank you, my friend. It was actually. Or is it simping hour? Hit me with a book ratio. Yes, it is simping hour, I suppose.
Please, Aglaia, hear us out first.
Yeah, you see, you can hear in her voice. She's like, like she's so fucked off, but at the same time, she cannot really say no to the person she calls a teacher. By the way, so can I be the mannequin that dances with her during her ultimate? No, this is already an occupied space. I'm afraid, my friend. But I don't know. I suppose you can be the one who, I don't know, makes a chair for her to sit on. Drop the pillar on me, very. Oh yeah, the pillar, of course. Context.
I'm listening.
She really gives off that vibe that. Okay.
I'm sorry, Lord Kratos. We were so preoccupied with deciphering the fragments of prophecy that we neglected those of you not favored by its message. Your accusations were harsh, but justified.
She really shows understanding for Kratos. She can sit on me. Okay. Throw the chalk straight through my heart like Cupid. Okay, I'm containing myself. The fact that you actually have so many ways to actually express how you want to actually, get your sexy on, I suppose, with Veritas. The book, the chalk, the pillar. To be calling Aglaia by her name instead of Agi means she's serious. True that, actually. Where did she say it? Where does he say exactly Aglaia? Oh, please, Aglaia. Yeah, please, Aglaia. Don't say it like that. How am I supposed to say it?
We were so preoccupied with deciphering the fragments of prophecy that we neglected those.
Yeah, okay.
But justified. We wish to earn your trust and those of the Kremnoans. I think the best way to do that is to take you to witness the source of the prophecy for yourself.
By the way, the source of the prophecy for yourself. So this is what we're gonna see next?
How are you going to show me something that has no form?
You've heard about that Outlander, right? He has somehow made a connection with Orynyx and can completely replicate scenes from the past.
I want him to pat my head and tell me I did a good job. Yeah. I want to be embraced by Aglaia and tell me that I'm not gonna lose anything ever again. Or more like Midai, because I have already, personified myself as him. It would be actually so sweet. Imagine Midai opening his heart the way he did to Fenon, to Aglaia. What would Aglaia's response would be? I wonder. I like her pose when you use her skill. It's so majestic and hot. Yep. Everything about her is majestic and hot. What are you talking about?
We will ask for his aid. Tomorrow, at the Abyss of Fate in the Temple of Yanisopolis, we will show you everything from that distant memory, Kratos.
Tomorrow, we will show you everything from a distant memory. Okay, so I guess we have more lore dump. Excellent. I love that.
A fair proposal. I accept.
Until then, you will be stripped of your freedom. That is my one condition, and I will brook no argument.
The way she doesn't even turn to look at him. She's just giving him the side head. Also, yeah, the way she actually says it. The only thing you can respond to this is, all right, madam. Yes, ma'am. The best scenes of this part are still ahead of you, by the way. Ooh, we still have more? Yeah.
Accept.
Until then, you will be stripped of your freedom. That is my one condition, and I will brook no argument.
All right, madam.
It is not the first time I've been made someone else's prisoner. Do as you please, demigod.
I guess that's a good response too.
Teacher, why did you do this?
Forgive me, young master. But I just cannot wait any longer.
When you have the perfect team for her, see 0 cycles, and that goes so hard, like damn. Yep.
Ever since your father died, our people and I have been waiting for a day to revive Kremnos. We placed all of our hopes in you, but never received an answer.
Midday was so thrown off that he asked that question twice. Why did you do this? Well, true that, but at the same time, since he knows that he was his teacher, I would like to believe that the first time he asked him for the actions, like what was the actual goal? Why did you do this? Like what did you want to achieve? And the second time he asked him why did you do this, he meant like the reverse. Like what caused you to do this? Get me? Like it's bizarre how words really can be interpreted, right? So why did you do this? The first time was for end goal. The second time was psychological. What was the psychology behind what you did? Get me? But truth be told, yeah, he was probably also thrown off. Which is accurate because I myself really do ask a lot of questions when I find myself, you know, in a position where I'm completely dumbfounded.
This obsession for returning home has become a sickness for our people. Wise as you are, I refuse to believe that you can't see the truth.
He still believes in him, even after this betrayal.
You have a clear head, which is why you're also incomparably alone. A smart person can only choose to tangle himself with the mundane of this world.
Yeah, I feel that in my soul.
If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once more, mighty Mos.
How is he gonna prove it? I mean, yeah, the way he said it was different, but he didn't receive what he thought was an adequate answer the first time. Yeah, true. Trying to look for a good body below her. Are you actually gonna buy one? And the difference in tone, it was more soft and disappointed the second time. True that. True that. It was.
Just as you did back then.
Second flashback. Second flashback. Friends, first with his friends, now with his father. The fact that his father didn't even know him until he died.
Fierce fighter. I did not expect such heroism from a feeble Acheron.
Also, I didn't give enough praise in this amazing picture. God damn it, they really made Midimos look so fucking good. No way. Like, yeah, no, I would rather not be anyone else in this game. They have swords, spears around. Even this Spartan sword over here, if you notice, they actually designed an actual Spartan sword. Clear indication that this is actually Sparta. This is not a random sword, by the way. Let me show you this, actually. This was actually in the movie 300, very famous. Spartan sword. There we go. The 300 Spartan sword, which is an actual sword that existed in ancient Greece. There we go. This one. This curved, vicious blade. It's so amazing. It is actually so amazing. Maybe one day I'll get to find one and actually have it as a replica. So yeah, clear sign that this is, as a matter of fact, Sparta. That's a good view. Yeah, truly a lovely view. The backlighting is so good. Well, of course, because gold and red always look amazing. This, but with Aglaia on top. No, this, but with Aglaia below. Yep. Since there are no stunning arts like this of Veritas, I shall just have to make them myself. Working on it. Truth be told, yeah. Actually, Veritas really didn't got a single. Okay, well, what did you expect? Anyway, we have preferences, understandable. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, okay, down bad, but not bottom bad, please. I have standards. I have standards as a man.
Fulfill your duty as the victor, warrior, and tell me your name. I seek an honorable death from you.
As if you have any honor!
Wait a minute. In game, you mean? You mean like creating more arts, Veritas? Yeah, well, in game there were no actual, artworks like this of Veritas, and that was actually sad. So, you actually making art of him really makes something more. It's actually amazing. There aren't ones in game. I know. That's what I'm saying. I know. We say the same thing. There aren't actual artworks in the game itself. So yeah. So I just have to make them myself IRL. Exactly. Thank you. Yeah. Actually, if you actually complete one that looks stunning like this, I do really want to see it. So do send it to me.
Listen closely. I am the leader of the Kremnoan detachment, Midimos. I'm here to finish you, father.
Why not actually give him an actual weapon? Why not give him an actual weapon? Like a spear. It would have been... the fists are amazing. But I so badly wanted to see him with, an actual spear in gameplay. I have ones as a whip, but it's taking forever. I see. Well, take your time. Good things come to those who wait, I suppose. Also, this second thing he holds, I think it's another spear, or perhaps it's the flag. Is it the flag from that artwork of his? This is what he was like in the actual, revolt, I suppose, of the Custom Criminals when he challenged his father. Awesome.
It is you, the beast spurned by all. So you did defy death. The prophecy was true. You will bring an end to my Kremnoan dynasty.
Defy? You're wrong. Death fears me.
Yeah.
It's the reason I have this body of steel. As for you already stand at death's door, father.
And balls of steel as well.
You were the one who threw me into the Sea of Souls. The one who tried in vain to enslave a Titan. And the one who desecrated the body of a god. Hykes! You're a weak king. So weak that even the lowliest hyena is a more noble existence than you.
By the way, hyenas are actually kind creatures. Unlike how they are depicted villainous in media. I did ended up watching a video about it. That's why I came to tell you that, hey, hyenas are actually, they have a weird, sound with a laugh. That's true. But they're not actually villainous creatures for the most part. They're not the most aggressive creatures either. Anyway.
And now, fate's reckoning is upon you.
Then swing your blade. Take my crown. Coronate yourself with an old king's blood and inherit it all. Become the new rightful king of Kremnos.
No. I don't want the crown. Listen. There's only one end for the kings of Kremnos. Then the crown means nothing to me. All I want is your life. To avenge Mother and my comrades.
Oh,
but
yeah.
the walls of Kremnos will not fall with me. Do you truly think you can escape fate's grasp, my son?
The one time he called him his son was right at his death.
You and I, we're both the same. We feast on strife and fear.
His father was truly mad. This is the last things he said to his son right before he died. Not even a single word of compassion, by the way. He really believed that his son is a demon, and he didn't show any, even, remotely a shred of sympathy towards him.
Now, kill me!
I mean, the guy killed his own wife. Yeah, actually, yeah. He even asked to be
the
killed.
The son of Gorgo is destined to be crowned in blood!
Damn. He really does still see, nightmares from that. No wonder.
Crateros. He said the Grand Craftsman Cartonus might have some suggestions.
The fact that we cut from the vortex to the flashback and then immediately to find Crateros. Cartonus, excuse me. Really shows that they were trying to speed things up a little bit from combining all these pieces together. Like, how long is it? Look at that. The cutscene starts right about here. At 3:37. Right? And we are at 4:16. 4:16, and we still have all the way to 4:25 or so. This cutscene actually on normal pace takes a whole fucking hour. God damn. The one person you're supposed to chase above anyone else, the mother of his child, and he killed her. True that. I love my husband more than anyone or anything in this world. He is my other half. Everyone is a kind of person I will never understand. Well, considering the fact that back then, look, in ancient times, relationships were bizarre. People could not understand the relationships much. So there wasn't much knowledge around it, except if you were actually taught from a philosopher or something. There were no psychologists either, so, Yeah. And on top of that, if you are actually a royalty, there was always this small paranoia in the back of your mind that one of your own might betray you or something. Or they might be using you because of the power you have. So you do go mad a little bit. And not to mention that perhaps back in ancient times, especially if you were king, just because you have a wife doesn't necessarily mean that you love her. You just wanted to have the benefits, wink wink, and if you came to realize that she's not actually as, obedient as you wanted, you could have just ditched her, imprisoned her, or, have her on some kind of accident. This was not actually something that, it was actually kind of common in ancient times. My statement stands. Well, yes, of course. Nowadays, of course, but still. Not understanding him now, it doesn't make sense at all, but, as a history enthusiast, I'm trying to, give you a little bit of a possible reason as to how things were back then. Yeah, you get me.
Might as well go see him. Grand Craftsman, how have you been?
The fact that it cut from up there to down here, it really seemed like they wanted to rush it a little bit. And I'm thinking, why couldn't you just give us, why could you not just give us a nice break right here? Jesus fuck. They could have just left us right there with Midai being the test trial character, or the story trial character, I mean, and just be able to have a nice pause right here. But no, we have to speed things up. I can comprehend it, but I can't understand it. Well, I understand. It was more like a political contract. True that.
King of Kremnos it is. That you would come, I knew.
You knew I was coming?
Your matters, I've heard. The path forward you seek. Many questions you have. But before that, take this.
How did he find this again?
What's this?
A signet ring. For the King of Kremnos. Belonged to your mother. Recast and restore it. I did.
What? Mother threw it into the Sea of Souls.
Who found it?
A long time to fish out it took. Very fortunate we were.
But he knew where to find it.
I can hardly imagine how much patience and courage it must have taken to find such a small signet ring in the Sea of Souls. I owe you
Very
one.
thoughtful, but it doesn't make much sense how he achieved it.
There is no need for. Repayment for saving me, this is.
This scene contains the scene in Nikador's trial. Oh, wait a minute. This scene contrasts, not contains. This scene contrasts the scene in Nikador's trial. Yeah, true that. Which is, well, kind of sad because you can see that the strife basically makes you think that people that are actually, friends of yours are actually becoming enemies of yours, which makes sense. In Nikador's trial, Cartonus hated Midai, exactly, and wanted to kill him, exactly.
Questions you bring with you.
But when did he save Midai? When did Midai save Cartonus?
Ask now.
Fate I've always denied. It's finally caught up to me. By all rights, I should accept Strife's authority. It would make everyone happy. The Chrysos heirs, the Council of Elders, the Kremnoans. Even the bards who will write it all into song.
Yet hesitate still you do. Hesitate, why do you, young king?
Because of my people. Be they men, women, the elderly, or children. The hearts of all Kremnoans yearn for home. They've all been waiting for this day, for the day their king returns. Children of strife would then be able to go home and embrace the old traditions. Never mind that most of them have only ever been heard in these so-called traditions and song. They would then gather around their king and throw themselves into battle.
This is not a good thing, you believe.
The Kremnoans have been trapped in a cycle of bloodshed for the past 1,000 years. They seek vengeance, start wars, become prosperous.
You see, they do start wars.
And decline.
The true hypocrite, after all, was... The true hypocrite and megalomaniac, unfortunately, was actually Crateros. He was actually, you know, reflecting himself on Aglaia. Wow.
How much innocent blood flowed into the River of Souls in all those years? How many needless sacrifices could we have avoided? I accept that fate and become the totem of strife that lead my people into repeating the same mistakes. Then of course I would be terrified. I'd be terrified of becoming king.
He really doesn't want to become like the, you know, like the rest. This reminds me a little bit of Alexander the Great. He could be a little bit of Alexander the Great in the mix too, actually. Which is something that I truly do resonate with.
A different kind of Kremnoan you truly are.
We didn't get any answers from him, unfortunately. It was only midnight talking. Moments later in Chibi's room.
Mama!
Third flashback.
Mama! I had a dream last night.
You'll see. Okay.
Oh. Now what did you dream about, my darling Trebios?
Wait a minute, Trebios? Was her original name Trebios?
I had a dream that I turned into many me's. Then we made the moon.
Oh my god, Trebios was her original name. Damn.
Into a ship and made the stars into our sails.
That's their original name, yes. It's actually kind of bizarre because Trebios, it's actually, well, surprise, surprise, a Greek word. And it actually comes from, you know, the two combined words, which means, well, Tria. Tria means, not Troy. Don't get confused with Troy. Tria means three. And Vios. Vios means life. So, Trivios means the one with 3 lives. But in this case, considering that, you know, Tribi, Trion, Trinon, they are basically triplets, it basically gives them this, you know, gives them this, what would you call it? This foreshadowing, basically, on their own name, that they are an entity of 3, right? Which makes total sense for the character on the present moment, but not so much if you think that there were actually thousands of her at one point. Because, technically speaking, there should be only 3, right? Because Tria. That's how they introduce themselves at the beginning of 3.02. Yeah, exactly. They actually explain exactly that. They explain it. Oh, they do explain it? Crap, I forgot that they explained it then. Sorry about that. But I'm referencing it right now because I didn't realize that the original name was Trebios. So, shit, through her name, it was actually foreshadowed all along that she was actually gonna be 3 at the end.
Then Then we floated on the ocean and let the wind blow us in any direction it wanted.
Wait a minute. No, they will explain. They will? In this patch, down the line?
Well, that sounds like a lovely dream.
Yeah!
Yes.
Ocean
Oh,
and
really?
the sky were really
Well, okay, so it's not on me. I suppose I told you something that you know just because you were far ahead from me.
really dark, but there were so many of me that I wasn't scared at all because we'd all sing together. The ocean wind blew us onto an island where the
That's
wind
okay.
tasted like flowers. There were bleating sheep and chirping birds inviting us to be their guests.
For 1 second, I actually heard bleeding sheep, and I'm like, whoa, 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 what the fuck? Bleeding sheep? What kind of a nightmare world is that?
There were so many animals on the island, but none of them ever fought.
She found Elysium.
Giannis's holy maidens can receive guidance from the god of passages. Perhaps what you saw in your dream is a divine land somewhere in Amphorius.
Just gentle mother. They didn't even bother to give her an actual name. Wait. Is there a slight possibility that she herself was a demigod or perhaps a titan? Has it been confirmed what Janus was in gender? I don't know. At this point, I'm really questioning everything. Who's the hubby? The hubby Sayu, damn. He won Lucky. What? Who? Lucky? You mean hubby? Hubby? What's hubby, by the way? My husband? What do you mean your husband? Wait a minute. What are we talking about? Sorry. Rephrase exactly what we're saying right now, because I think we all speak, different conversations. I think they just read my chat about my husband. Oh. Are you sure it's about your husband and not about Sayu, who... Wait a minute. Who's Chibi's dad? Because he's one like dude. Oh. That's what you mean. Okay. Hubby is English slang for husband. Really? I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that. I have never heard anyone say hubby. Reasonably so, actually, because... Yeah. Ku was meant to be cause. Oh, sorry. Okay, I see. Thank you, Infinite Midnight. Thank you for clearing the air.
You think so?
What's wrong, Trebios? You look unhappy.
Because...
Jesus, how much hair does she have? You see, that's what I'm talking about. If Aglaya had that hair, that hair, that long and that twirly, I would be dead. Thank God they didn't do that. Thank God.
On that same island, I saw a dark mountain.
By the way, I'm still enjoying Infinite Midnight. The art you made in the beginning from the previous patch. I still have it saved on my computer.
On the other side of the ocean, and it was very, very tall. The mountain looked alive, and it kept getting closer to the island. Then I realized it wasn't a mountain, but a very, very tall wave made of water. When the wave smashed against the island, it looked like it was going to eat the island up. The small animals tried to chase it away, but they couldn't stop it.
That's amazing, I'm glad. Yeah, why are all the redheads hot? Well, good question. The man looks alive and kept getting close to the island. It wasn't a man in which. So she had a dream where she was both happy and sad. She woke up happy, and now she's actually thinking of something sad. It doesn't make sense because normally when you see a dream, you wake up with a feeling of the last thing you remember. So if this was the ending of her dream, then it wasn't actually, she wasn't supposed to wake up happy. Again, nitpicking, but still. By the way, I gotta go in like 40 minutes. Well, don't worry about it. 40 minutes is all about what I have left. I'm probably not gonna get through too much today, but don't worry. I'm gonna stream again tomorrow. And the day after that, I'm probably not gonna have a break until the next, until Saturday comes.
And there was a bang and I woke up.
A dark wave.
Mama, does something that scary exist in real life?
Yes. Unfortunately, it does exist in Amphorius, but it's very far away from our temple.
Well, obviously it's coming closer.
Call it the Black Tide, though it has nothing to do with water. It has no shape or form, but it can swallow up animals, humans, and even titans, turning them all into monsters.
Oh dang, I want to see your reaction to the scene after this in the game because it's so good. Maybe you can see most of it. I will, if it's not 1 hour long, like this one.
The Black Tide is a baddie. I don't want everyone to turn into its food. Can't we chase it away?
No.
Of course, my dear. You only need to
No, it's not.
well
Okay, good.
And listen.
Millions of students.
Oh, shut up. Don't ruin it now, you fucker. Ruining the pace. There we go. Jesus Christ. I hate ads.
Listen to what the adults tell you. Study all the knowledge and etiquette you need. Then grow up and become a proper holy maiden.
And eat all your vegetables too.
The divine Yanis will then give you guidance and help you light the way for the people.
And also you're gonna experience death about 1,000 times. Yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna eat a lot and study a lot and become a holy maiden. But Mama, you said the Black Tide can swallow up titans too. What do we do if even Yanis is eaten?
If that happens, then the holy maiden will have to be the one to guide people on the right path. After all, we are the human avatars of the God of Passages, yeah?
I have reverence for the adblock extension. Works wonders. It's free. Yeah, I know you can use different browsers, but unfortunately I am too comfortable with Google. So I don't really wanna bother. I have everything accessible immediately on Google, so yeah, I'm too lazy to, start using another browser. But thanks for the recommendation, Pinky's Delight. My voice is dying. Ugh.
Yeah.
But one person alone is not enough. Once you're older, you'll make a lot of friends.
It's not a
you must
separate
do
browser.
your best to unite them, because that's also our duty as priests.
It's not a separate browser. It sounds like it's just an extension. Am I understanding that right? You can download it and it goes on your Google. It is an extension. You can just add it to your browser. Okay, well, maybe I need to look it up.
Friends? Are they also like me and Mama with pretty red hair?
Well, one of them, yours truly.
They might not, but they'll certainly be just as smart and kind as you.
Well, not too smart. Some of them not too kind either. But they will be there for you, I suppose.
Mama?
Oh, and this is where we start off. Okay.
Am I dreaming?
Don't be silly, dear. Of course you're not dreaming. I've always been by your side.
Wow. She actually hears here now?
What?
Who's talking
Now be
to
a
her?
good girl and call your friends over too.
The doll? What doll?
Let's play hide and seek, just like we used to, okay?
What?
My Trebios is the smartest girl. I'm sure you remember where everyone is hiding.
I was not paying attention at all at this very moment because I was actually, you know, in total rush. This is creepy as balls. What? Ah, yes. Find the dolls. It isn't the first time we've been through that shit. Okay, is this where we are done?
The voice sounds so far away. I don't remember. Who am I looking for?
Your friends, who will chase the black tide away alongside you, of course.
Is she asleep? Okay, there we go. I think this is where we're done, right? Okay, do not get spoiled. Do not get spoiled with anything else. Close the window right now. There we go. Start the game. Let's get through with it. There we go. This scene is so good. I'm so excited for you to see this scene. Okay. Let's go watch it. Wait a minute. Let's go to Amphorius. And since we are already on the since we are in the room, let's assume that we are in the room. Let's go to the room. And from there we can start, we can switch back to Tribi.
It's still early. Where to now?
I'd love to go in.
There we go. Now we can change. Oh, wait a minute. Before we change, don't forget to gather the things. Oh, hey. Usual destiny derived from another gift. It's been so long that since we moved in here. Has it? It really probably feels a long time for Dan Hank and Kalis to actually just be there and not actually have any contact with the Express. My god, I actually have Tribi now. I was not expecting to get Tribi. Tribi was a total skip for me. I cannot believe that I actually have Tribi. I cannot actually believe that I have Tribi. Oh my god. Crap. Okay. I need to start speaking less because I think my voice is actually deteriorating. Anyway, enter dreams. Oh, she was asleep then. Okay, I just got spoiled.
I used to sit here and listen to Mama tell stories. Oh, how I wish to see you again, Mama.
I cannot switch from... Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Not you, excuse me. You. Cannot view detailed info. What? Why? Oh, fuck off. I have my own. I don't need you. For the holy land... For the holy land blessed by the tripartite prophecy, the messengers split into 1,000 forms, embarking on a long journey. Trebios, holy maiden of Janusopolis, the Chrysozeres who stole passages of Corflame, toiled for the masses and brought the news and deliverance to all domains. Seek the children of humanity with golden blood in their veins, shatter the dimmer dark in this world, and walk towards the tomorrow where the stars gleam. Oh, more Starshine. Okay, so she is a kid at heart, and she also has 2 dolls of her other versions. I see how it is. You can't view detailed info on story trials.
Numbers!
That's bullshit.
Am I dreaming? Use the spindle to connect everyone.
Eh?
There will be an amazing captain on that big ship. She's cheerful, optimistic, bold, and cautious. She'll be able to get everyone together.
Oh, Aglaya, cheerful. is Aglaya really cheerful? I mean, optimistic, okay. Bold, definitely, and cautious very much. I really want to see Aglaya cheerful. You got her by accident? Yeah, on this very stream at the very beginning. Go back into the VOD and check my reaction to that. I just wanted links. And I got her out of nowhere. But isn't she a good supporter? Yes, but I want Midai. And I don't actually, want to risk the possibility of not getting him,
Wow, that's amazing! Can I be the captain?
Of course you can. But you'll find someone else who's better for the job, my dear. I think that person lives in a beautiful temple that sits atop a hillside, covered in golden fig trees.
Yeah, she's magnificent. Well, I cannot believe that the mother actually knew all about that before.
There's a noble girl there who's very smart, but also very delicate.
Yep.
Just like Mama?
Just like Mama.
Perhaps.
Huh?
But before we find the captain, the ship also needs someone who can navigate it. Who could that be?
The mother actually not really giving, Aglaya the same status as her. And being like, maybe. That caught me off guard.
Let me think.
They missed an opportunity a good opportunity to have her original form in her alt. Just an idea. Well, it wouldn't fit very well with the lore, unfortunately, but it would be very nice if she could actually transform, to an adult version of her.
I know! She's Treeby! I named this doll after myself?
Well, before you were Treeby, I mean...
I don't remember it all. Is this a dream? Or something that happened in the past?
Wow. Okay. This is a very interesting place.
It's packed full. Mama must have left all of these for me. All the words are blurred out. Could it be that my memory is fading?
She forgets. I have a feeling you won't finish this scene in entirety before I leave, but that's okay. Don't stop it. I'll watch the VOD later. Okay. Okay.
Bad chest! You can't lock me away! Huh? Why is this doll inside a chest? It's holding a sword. Why?
Fanon?
Many years later, many brave warriors will board this ship. They're skilled combatants who fear no danger.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I can learn how to fight too and protect everybody!
Silly girl. You're Yanisopoulos' holy maiden. It's not your duty to fight. There will be many others to protect you.
Silly girl, you chose the support class. Don't you know how support class works? You're not DPS.
Alright. Then where will they come from?
I believe one warrior hails from a lovely village where bulrushes flourish, while another comes from a magnificent royal city. Though each has their own troubles, both are ready to lend their strength for the ship's long voyage.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I guarantee you some people are going to build DPS, GB. Ah, perfect.
In that case, let Trianne fight by their side. This way, they'll always stay on course.
I see. The emo version of her, I suppose. That's why it's always accompanying us in the journey.
How could I have known the name Trianne back then? Was it just a coincidence? Or...
It was...
learning can change your destiny.
Wait a minute. Is there anything else to check before we... There's still more to do. And many unknowns on the horizon. Oh, there we go.
A blackboard? And what is that drawing? Doesn't ring a bell at all. Perhaps it's just a childhood doodle.
She designed it when she was just 6 years old.
When navigating at sea, you need to know both astronomy and geography.
Isn't Yanis's knowledge enough?
Oh, sweetie. The ocean isn't like the land. It's easy to get lost. That's why it's important to learn to recognize the miracle of Aquila.
Alright! Even though my brain is already super duper smart, I'll still try my very best!
Circe also favors children who try their best. They will send a wise scholar as everyone's teacher to help you reach your dreams.
And also a little bit, not narcissistic, but a little bit out of his fucking mind when he comes to boldness. But yeah, I guess he's a good person.
I want to be a teacher too! Oh, wait. I'm super duper smart. So I want to be the teacher's teacher!
Ah, yes, the teacher's teacher, okay. Yeah, we have.
Why not? But if you're going to be a teacher, you might need to tone down that hyper energy of yours.
Then Trinan can do it. She's well behaved and would make a great teacher.
Yeah, the one who covers her eyes, the little nerd.
Mama and the others always said that I had a great memory. But now, I can't even tell if this is a memory or a dream.
Come, let's line them up.
Yes, because over here, Trianne is actually not the original, version. With the original memories, I mean.
Now, Trebios, set them on this music box and let them compose a melody for our song.
Music box? What's that?
Sweetheart, are you still groggy from your nap? You invented it.
I invented it? What does it do?
Oh, my lovely Trebi. You're usually so bright. What's gotten into you today?
She got the stupid juice.
Well, you might as well see for yourself. Put your good friends on it and see the wonders it can do.
Put the dolls on. It's rotating. And I can hear something.
That's right. It's a music box. If you place the dolls in the right spots, it will start rotating and play beautiful music.
Have I heard this music before? Yes, I think I have heard this music in her trailer, no?
Out of all your inventions, this one is my favorite.
I don't remember.
It's all right, my child. I'll sing along to the tune, and it will help jog your memories. Happiness abounded in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raised their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations.
I don't think so. There is a music box in her trailer at one point, but not this melody, I don't think. Why do I feel like I've heard this music before, though? This melody, I mean.
3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands, and 3 guided Calamity's gate.
This was the poetry that Chibi recited when we first met her in 3.0. Yeah, I wanted to say that I heard this before. I really want, yeah. I clicked immediately because at this time we have heard this actually a couple of times. Not just in 3.0, but also in the Amphorios saga of heroes, I suppose.
They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Thus you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole? O great Kephili, all-knowing father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall. With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden blood spills unto the land, converging into a boiling river that flows to the heroic heirs of this world.
What in the mother?
What's going
fuck?
on?
No! The MK Ultra kicked in! What the fuck? Yeah, that didn't scare me, by the way, but... Wow. I mean, I wasn't expecting the dream to become a nightmare, but I guess it was foreshadowed in the flashback, right?
Oh yes, please lend me your ears. In the black mist, as death and fate draw close. On the bloodied earth, the living dead, but ghosts. What is this world? It mirrors your maze-like fate. What is this world? A silent lament without a trace.
Why is everything mechanical?
What is the past? Wandering ghosts that linger. What is the future? Souls scattered by fate's finger. What is the start? A voyage born in solitude. What is the end? The spirit, lonely and subdued. Lonely and subdued. And subdued. And subdued. 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 Subdued.
The last one. No, 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 no. Jesus. Oh, the 2 of them died. I was actually expecting her to die too.
Trinan!
They all died.
Mama, what's going on?
Oh my god.
Hurry! Run! Trinos, run! The black tide has arrived!
They really didn't have to add this effect on the mother.
Where can I go?
Oh fuck. I actually have to run or fuck.
What's this?
Jesus Christ, it's all of them dead.
Why? Why are there ghouls everywhere?
So much for being a thousands of you that you all sang together.
This is the sacrifice of a holy maiden. You won't make it to the...
No. No. Fuck. Well, I guess we did got the, you know, well, see you tomorrow from the trailer, but fuck me.
Only one person can.
Who?
I know. It's fine if we can't reach the end. Our minds are made up.
Go. Bid your farewells, Triplets. Time is running out.
No.
Mama, are you going to leave me?
My sweet girl. I will never leave you. But remember this, Trevius.
No.
All shall bid farewell to one. And that person alone will witness the miracle.
Wait a minute, what? All shall bid farewell to one. And that person alone will witness the miracle. Only one shall live till the end. And they alone would witness Era Nova. But who's the one? One of the Chrysos heirs, that is? No! Venom? The one destined to be alone! It's prophesying the only one Chrysos heir will make it, that's what I think. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying right now. Midnight will die too? But he's undying. Alaya too. Fuck me. Come on. They are doing us dirty. Fucking damn it. I need to keep this picture, by the way. I need to keep this dialogue specifically. Motherfucker. Mother shit. The one destined to be alone. The one who will witness Era Nova. He will become Kefali. Fuck. Fuck. I do have another theory about this. One that gives hope. Okay. Give me hope.
Since your mind is made up, then traverse the black tide and dispel the fog for Amphorius. I shall see you tomorrow, my dearest Trevius.
Oh, it was a mother's quote. See you tomorrow. Fuck. Fuck. The gun has been loaded, and the entire fandom of HonkaiStarRail is just gazing at it with wide eyes, waiting for the moment where the gun will be fired. That's exactly what, you know, the Chekhov's gun. Remember when I told you about Chekhov's gun? Yeah, the gun is loaded, and we all look at it shit scared, thinking to ourselves, when is it gonna fire? When is it gonna fire? I have a theory that that time will reverse at some point. There is a reason why Oronix is the titan closest to us, MC in Amphorius, the Time Titan. Oh, that is why we were shown, you know, breaking the fabric of reality, right? With the Quill and Mem in the music video. That would be awesome. I believe that due to something to do with Oronix's folly, we will be able to rewind time after everyone dies. So no one will actually remain dead. That's my theory. That actually sounds awesome, because you remember when all the Chrysos heirs were actually defeated and some of them were also probably perished in the music video, and then the Trailblazer just does the fucking explosion of reality itself. Wow. Yeah, okay. Poor Treeby.
Are we still in a dream?
We break apart. Is that's an interesting line, isn't it? Ooh. Let's fucking go. Man, I told you Greece is gonna be an epic chapter. Let's fucking go. Man, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. We break apart, alright.
Did you have a nightmare?
Oh, Aglaya. Are you actually gonna, you know, comfort her a little bit? I hope that gave you hope, because that's also the hope I have. it didn't just give me hope. It hyped me up, literally. Like, I actually am like, okay, kill them so we can rewind time. Yeah, let's go. You're welcome. Thank you, Infinite Midnight. Wow. Thank you for very much for that.
Maybe. But it's been a long time since we had any dreams.
She's so stunning. Sorry. Do not look at her. Do not look at her.
It's not yet the entry hour. You still have plenty of time to rest.
No. Our heart is still racing.
It must be that reckless Kremnoan soldier who startled Trinan. And you as well. If you want, I can pierce through his chest with the golden thread right now.
No, wait a minute. No, sweetheart, please. Mid, I will not take kindly to that. I mean, please. Wow. But I do appreciate the dark humor. That horror sequence is one of my favorite scenes in 3.1. Yeah, true that. Many people probably didn't expect it. They have never done anything so horror game before. Well, they did once a little bit, with what was Dormancy. Remember Dormancy? But not so much. Like, it wasn't actually, so exaggerated. Is this a glitch? Why is the waterfall like that? What is this right here? Whatever.
Aggie, cut it out with the scary talk.
I'm just kidding. If I were serious, I wouldn't have waited until now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My wife, everybody. Yeah. Yeah, well, I can't blame her. Cannot blame her. Cannot. I cannot. I was so hyped because I love horror. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but it was a different kind of horror. Yeah, I wanted that too because I also saw that in mine. I thought it was probably just a bug from me being on low graphics. Well, technically speaking, I'm also on low graphics, so... Huh? You're so precious. But do not kill anyone, please. I mean... Consider it well before you do. Just promise me that, darling. Pretty please.
Do you want to talk about the dream? Keeping it bottled up is not good for your health.
We had a dream about Mama.
Maybe then. Yeah.
The dream itself was nothing. It's just the timing that feels a bit unsettling.
You mean...
It's Trian. Even if we refrain from ever using the power of the Century Gate again, her soul continues to slowly drift away from her body.
Shit.
There isn't much time left.
Crap.
Perhaps it wouldn't be such a bad idea to let her relinquish her role as the gatekeeper and live out her days as a carefree child.
You have a point, Aggie, but our decision has already been made on that matter.
Don't look sad, beautiful. Please. I don't like seeing Aglaya sad.
I believe there's still another way.
Souls will be spent until they dissolve into dust. Such is our fate.
You have read that fate?
Once we had a whole and connected body. If that body were a tree, then its trunk and branches would share the same fate, decaying at the same pace.
Aglaia, the one who's supposedly losing her humanity, suggested something so sweet as that when it goes against the prophecy. Exactly. Exactly. I knew it from the very beginning that she wasn't as evil as people depict her. Also, by the way, before you leave, oh my god, before you leave, I really want to react to something. There was actually this, VTuber who actually creates shorts. And she made a short about shocking facts about Aglaia, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to react on stream on that. Where is it? Found her channel, but I didn't found the short. Give me 1 second. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. Disturbing facts about Aglaia.
Aglaia is creepy. Like,
come on. Click it. Where is it?
Misaki is badass.
Shut up. Give me the correct short. There we go. There we go. Why is Aglaia fucking creepy?
Aglaia is creepy. Like, did you know she purposely blinded herself? Here's the reason.
I don't think. Wait a minute. Lore-wise, we have already cleared this. Isn't true, right? It was the curse, right?
Terrifying Aglaia details that will change the way you see her forever.
Oh, you hurry up then because I got 4 minutes, 3 minutes. Oh, I know that channel. Yep.
Aglaia is secretly the most powerful character according to Herta's rating pistol. Has the second highest rating score.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the fucking pistol.
Of 99 points, losing only to Silver Wolf, who probably just hacked the gun. Of course, that doesn't include the unrated characters like Emanators. 2. Yes, Aglaia made herself blind, even though she's the only.
Even blind eyes have pupils. Okay.
Character without clear pupils, Aglaia isn't actually naturally blind. The log entry states that after she got her golden threads, sight became a burden to her eyes. Her threads allow her to see so much more that she chooses not to see with her actual eyes.
Oh. Wow. Okay. That's why this VTuber actually knows her stuff. As far as I know, it was the curse. Yeah, no, I guess she did then. Oh, wow.
And finally, Aglaia has a graveyard of all the companions she's killed. Her conscious garment makers who she sacrifices in battle are mourned and buried by Aglaia herself.
Well, the last one could be argued that it was actually sweet, no? Right? Right? Also, there is also this one, the wildest voice line.
Have you heard her hobby's voice line? It is the wildest shit. Like, how did this get approved?
Clothes are barriers between bodies.
Oh yeah, this one, yeah.
Removing clothes would also remove such hindrances.
Yes. Thank you.
Huh?
You and I will lower our barriers to each other.
This is exactly, look, canonically, in my canon at least, my head canon, she says that. Do you know who?
The holy baths.
We will.
How the waters that trickle along our fingers intertwine and flow toward the future.
What the fuck? What's wrong? What do you mean, what's wrong? Imagine someone comes up to you and is like, what's your hobby? Oh, my hobby is bathing together with you. Don't worry about it, man.
And it's amazing.
Let's all go to the baths together and lower our clothes barriers. That's normal. That's fine. Get E2. Might as well get the E6 so she can relive her hobbies, huh, chat?
No, shut up. Shut up. Anyway. But that's not like creepy. Well, it is very brutal, you could say. I mean, so much perception became too much as a likely autistic person. I understand how it could be too much for her. Yeah. I gotta go, man. Bye. See you next time. I'll finish this scene and I'll also call it a day because my voice is starting to breaking up and I probably do need the rest. See you, Infinite Midnight. Thank you so much for dropping by.
Now, we are fragmented into numerous selves. Despite the absence of a trunk, we are offered another possibility. We can choose how our branches will perish in a way that is most beneficial to the flame chase journey.
So they were destined to die from the very moment they became what they are. Perfect.
Compared with saying farewell to one person, watching many fade away before me is even more sorrowful.
Compared with saying farewell to one person, watching many fade away. Yeah. Wait a minute, who are you talking to though?
But advancing is the destined end of Yanis's trial. There's no retreat in our path. Don't feel sad about saying goodbye to us. We have already agreed on this, right?
It won't be long before I forget what sorrow tastes like.
No! No! She knows about the... She knows what will happen to her too. Everything we see in the trailers is things that the flame chasers already know. No. Will you forget how to love too? Don't laugh at that.
So, what would you like for breakfast, Aggie?
Ah, yes. We're all going to die in horrible ways. Anyway, let me go grab my cereal real quick. Let's go make a, a proper breakfast, like with cookies and toast. Shit, we can have, milk or perhaps even coffee if you'd like. Tea, perhaps?
What? Where did that come from?
Exactly. Thank God Aglaya is... Oh, thank God. Thank God that Aglaya is... at the very least logical enough the same way as I am. Also, that what sounded so British.
What? Where did that come from?
Oh my God. Wow.
What?
What?
Where did that come from?
What? A ball of what? A ball of what?
After all this talking, we are feeling a bit hungry. Plus, it's nearly the entry hour now. Do you remember when we first met, Aggie? You were still a little one, and we caught you secretly eating oatmeal late at night.
Mm-hmm.
While my emotions might be fading, those memories are still as vivid as ever, teacher.
No. No. My wife. Fuck. I guess being undying really is bullshit. I guess at this point I would actually say, hey, can I at the very least die first? At the very least, I will not see her lose herself to the end. Yeah, Midimos, after all, cursed in the worst possible way. To live through the suffering of everyone and not being able to do anything about it other than just live. Or perhaps not live, because that's not really living. That's more like just being undying.
Please, let me do it. What would you like to eat?
Are you actually gonna make breakfast? Okay, so I would like... Having Aglaya cook actually makes me consider exactly what I really want. Not because I do not expect her to be a good cook, but quite the opposite, because I truly do believe that it's gonna be really good. And I really want to make a good choice. What would I like to have for breakfast made by Aglaya? I know it's very American, but I actually do like pancakes. I mean, I know it's probably too much to ask. Okay, so you know what? I would just like, I suppose, a cup of Just get me a glass of water. Yep. Yeah, that's it. Yes, but of course, I asked for too much. You know what? Just, forget the glass of water. Actually, skip breakfast. Anyway.
It's fine. Leave it to us. You should rest for now. It won't take long, and we'll call you when it's done.
Wait a minute, the memories are vivid. Okay, so at the very least he's not forgetting anything.
In that case, thank you.
And see you tomorrow, Aggie.
No! She said the thing. I'm scared. Oh, she just... Whoa.
Nevertheless,
How did she do that?
That nightmare is ominous. Memories are slipping away. Even the image of Mama. Just as expected, another trip must be made into the abyss of fate. Hopefully Orynyx will be willing to help us.
Are we actually gonna go alone? At the same time, somewhere in Ohima. Are we going back to Midai? Oh.
Long time no see, Professor Anaxa.
I completely forgot about Anaxa, by the way.
Who are you?
Oh, you know exactly who he is.
It's been a while. I'm the one who once overthrew the entire classroom in that spiritual physics lecture.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, that I keep forgetting that Anaxa is fucking wise.
Who are you?
Listening wise speak so coldly, I'm like, oh no, the proxy actually reveals the true colors now.
Oh, it's you.
Can you imagine? Wise respond to that to any character in Zenless Zone Zero? Can you imagine Wise respond like that to Juyuan?
Oh, it's you.
Oh my god.
No way. Do you really still remember that, Professor?
I remember that glib tongue of yours. What brings you here? Surely you're not here to reminisce.
He's so fucked off.
You could tell.
Of course. You only beat around the bush when you have a hidden agenda.
That's not true. I'm here to seek enlightenment, as always. Could you please teach me everything you know about the black-robed swordmaster?
Rumors sure travel fast. Unfortunately, I too know nothing about it. I can only tell you that it is clad in a black robe and wields a greatsword. At least, it looks like a greatsword. It's shaped like a twisted half-sun.
Moon. Well, whatever.
And a peculiar dagger resembling a crescent moon.
Ah, okay, excuse me. That is the moon, sorry.
By the way, take this with you. I got it from the sneak attack. It's yours now.
Oh, I was right. It is this thing. The one who torched ID's Elysiae to the ground. And killed everyone.
Who the hell is that guy?
Don't try to be a hero. No one in Akuma stands a chance against that thing right now.
Are you sure Midimos can't, Anyway.
Is that what the Titan said as well?
Not at first. But the god relented after having had a taste of its power. Even with the god possessing me, I couldn't fight against that blade. That incredible power doesn't seem to be granted by any Titan.
But it could be granted by a Neon.
Are you suggesting that it originates from beyond Amphorius?
It could be that this robed guy is actually an emanator.
It's possible. Much like the Black Tide, no?
No.
Nonetheless, it's an enemy we must overcome.
We? Drop the pipe dream, Phynon. No one wants to see you fall by their blade.
His mere presence will endanger the holy city and the flame chase.
True that.
You know that I don't believe.
You don't believe in the so-called prophecy, I know. However, I'm here to seek your assistance, not at the request of Aglaya or Tribi.
But at the request of Mida. Can you imagine?
I just want to eliminate a threat to the city I pledged to protect. That's all. The tragedy at the Grove must never happen again.
Take a seat. Since you are sincerely seeking enlightenment, I suppose I can tell you one more thing.
What's that? What's that? I wanna know. What's that? Ugh. Soon after, in the Abyss of Fate, the cutscenes really are long.
What's wrong, Trian? Nothing. Just remembering what happened at the Grove.
Damn.
The monster in the black cloak. So scary. Everyone in danger. Nightmare. I can't forget. Don't be scared. There are no bad guys here. Didn't you save everyone with the Century Gate, Trian? Trian threw it away. Far, far away. It's never coming back. We got back safe from the Grove because of you, Trian. You're the reason the Flame Chase journey can continue. Sorry. Trian feels a bit dizzy. Why are we here again?
Trian actually losing touch with, with her memories. And also, shit, well, you could tell that, she's actually, she cannot even speak properly. More and more she gets weaker.
For the same thing, of course. Remember? Tomorrow we will reveal the prophecy's past to everyone. But first, we need to restore the memories that have been blurred by the fragmentation. We hope to present the full truth to everyone, without hiding anything. Since Yanis caused the fragmentation, we can only turn to another Titan, Oryx, for help. Also, remember to get breakfast ready for Aggie before the Lucid Hour tomorrow. Oh, yes! Trian remembers now! Oh, on that note, we had better prepare some saffron before we meet with the Titan. Saffron? Huh, it's an essential offering for rituals in the Temple of the Three Fates. You think we shouldn't go to Oryx empty-handed?
Thanks for the exposition.
Yes, it's also a symbol of Yanisopolis. If we are to replicate memories, we need to use something that has experienced those days. And when we first met Aggie, we added that to the porridge we made for her, and she really loved it.
Ah.
I see! It's like killing 3 birds with 1 stone!
Killing 3?
But it all depends on whether Oryx is willing to help us. This could be a problem. After all, it was us who took the core flame from Yanis, from Oryx's kin.
They really did stole it. Wow. Wow.
We will have to give it a try. If there's truly no other way... In our current state, we probably can't do anything to them. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Leave it to Trian. Trian knows how to play cute.
Yeah, okay. Good confidence.
In any case, let's look for saffron first. I hope there's still some left in the temple, untouched by Nikador's soldiers. I remember that aged saffron is preserved in sealed jars. Let's be on the lookout as we go.
Among the undying divine. Well, wow. Interesting. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Sorry, this stream was more lore and more reactions than
Still
anything.
early. Where to now?
Sorry for not actually, playing properly. But don't worry, tomorrow I'm gonna focus more on the story and focus more on the gameplay. Alright? I really need to go because my voice really is starting to get very raspy. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much for dropping by. It does mean a lot. I truly appreciate it. I'll see you all tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow I'm gonna stream at 7 p.m. Wait a minute, no. Yes, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern European time. It's gonna be a 2-hour stream because after that I'm gonna have to go get prepared for work. But, well, in small chunks. We consume with small chunks. Anyway, stay safe. Thank you. Bye-bye. Later.